Good evening, friends. Welcome back to Roleplaying Unlimited presents Wednesday D&D, the Fiendish Gambit, Session 17. It's been a few months here since this campaign has been going, and 10 months or so since our Coalescence campaign began this past January, and we got a lot more gaming in store for all of you. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. I, of course, am your host, Tragically HP, coming to you live from the 100th Meridian, where the Great Plains begin. Hope you're all having a good week so far. Let's jump into the voice chat and wake everybody up with a little... Ah! Oh yeah, that's right. What's happening, everybody? Good evening.
What's up?
What that?
I'm in danger!
He'll be here in just a moment.
Alrighty. Do some volume adjustments here. Dawn is coming in a little low, unlike last night. Sound off.
Sounding off.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Guess we gotta kill ourselves a hippo tonight.
That's right. Dead hippo.
No.
It's just a hungry hippo.
Yeah, the hippos can kill all y'all.
Chris, Tony, welcome back. How's it going?
It's going. How are you?
Very good. Good to hear you. Good to see you virtually as is. And looks like everybody is here except for Gale, who is imminent. So we can go ahead and roll back to where we left off 2 weeks ago. We are here in the caverns, more specifically over here where most of our group is waiting in queue to see Star Wars Episode 1. Oh wait, that's not today. We're actually waiting in queue to find out what the hell is going on in here. We've heard some mumblings about Crumb has gone crazy and he attacked Katarina, and I mean, she's at 0 hit points right here, so something attacked her. The echo of Crumb is likewise standing in front of Katarina in a combative stance. So make of that what you will. Some of you, those of you up here in the front, like Ricari and the werebear transformed cur, actually witnessed some of this go down. So there is no make of it what you will or try to decipher the rumors. You saw what happened. And...
I actually didn't see it. I came up later.
Oh, okay. Well, those of you in the front had the best chance of seeing it happen anyway.
Front row seats to the slaughter.
Demon in the night! Alright. Let's set this up, and Veridar is our top initiative spot here. And I think this is just going to take all of his movement. That's 10, 20, 30, and a dash for an additional 25 to get to there, which leaves him an additional 5 feet. And we'll just scoot out of the way and roll a perception check. See what we can possibly make out here. Oh, this is the Demon in the Night without the vocals. I think I have both copies of this song on my playlist. Perception for Veridar, 16. Not too bad. But that is the extent of his turn, so we're gonna send it, my bad, we're short one other. Where the heck is Kyrios? He's chilling, but he's not here.
And for whatever reason, I'm not on that turn order.
Oh, I think, if I'm correct, you probably have a ghosted initiative because the transformation... Yep. Your initiative is an 8.4, so you go between Kudoka and Sir Ricari.
Got it.
And we'll just put Kyrios on a hold here for a moment. There's my little clock. There we go. Brief hold there, so we will pass it over to Katarina, whose likely only move is a death saving throw.
Okay. Oh my god, I have been so busy with unpacking. I completely forgot that this was Wednesday and that I was signed up for tonight, Jesus Christ.
Well, settle in, and we will jump back to your turn here in a minute once you're entirely logged in. Welcome, welcome.
I am so sorry.
Oh, no apologies necessary, dude. You're good. Yeah, that's what I call a campfire. Ah, shit, man. The Doobie Brothers broke up. When did that happen? Is Gale loaded in and ready for that death save, or should I progress with the initiative a little bit further till we're ready?
I mean, unless you want to progress with the initiative to give us a chance to heal her before she has to make a death save. I mean...
Well, not in that respect, dude. What kind of GM do you think I am? I'm not just going to bend the laws of time so that you can, like, catch a breath or something here. Yeah, there we go. Womp womp. Alright, so we're going to throw a red number 1 on Katarina there. She is down 1 on the death save tracker. And, Mark, how you looking? You ready to jump in, or should we delay a little bit longer here?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm in now. I'm sorry.
You're good, buddy. So we are lined up here, all clustered into this single file passage. Katarina has been assaulted by Crumb and his Echo. The Echo of which is still present right here, as cute as it can possibly be, as it is covered in Katarina's entrails. But your turn is up in the initiative, so what you want to do. Reminder, it is difficult terrain to pass through an ally's square, so what appears to be 20 feet in here, 20 feet here in front of you is actually 40 feet.
First, I would just like to say that the face of Echo of Prom just screams, this is the face of a man that has committed several war crimes. Alright, but, oh, wait.
It was at this moment that you knew. You fucked up.
Of course, anyone who wants to attack Crumb is, welcome too.
What?
Think we're on board with that? Yeah. Everybody except for Crumb.
Oh no, Katarina wants him dead now.
Yeah, Crumb's like, ain't nobody on Team Crumb anymore. What the fuck? Got the juicy plot info. You can't slay him.
Okay, sorry, I forgot. I just remembered I also need to go into Twitch, and for some reason my web browser decided to just open them up in separate windows rather than tabs. I don't know why. Anyways, okay, Newman. Let me get onto his thing real quick because I haven't unpacked my D&D books yet, so I need to pray to God I can remember what it is that Newman can do.
Okie doke. Well, we will bear with you here for another moment. If the delay is long, we will hold off until after the next tick.
Okay, I'm really sorry about this. Okay, so let's see. So we just so I can see myself now, along with my stuff. Okay, so.
Step fungus.
So how far can I move again?
I'm not sure what your movement rate is. I was just clarifying that if what in front of you appears to be 20 feet, it's actually 40 feet.
Okay, so
because of the difficult terrain of trying to squeeze past all these guys.
Okay, so I get my normal speed is 30 feet.
Right, so you can move up to here and be standing over Katarina's unconscious body at the end of your 30 feet of movement, and then take it from there. But we don't see any foes aside from this.
Alright, well, if Echo of Crumb is going after Katarina, then I suppose Newman's going to step in over top of Katarina's body and just I guess, go up and deck Crumb in the face, or the Echo Crumb in the face.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Or actually, no, he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna deck him in the face. He's gonna take out his honeycomb axe and do it.
Do it. Is Echo of Crumb the one that got controlled or not?
Crumb
pretty
did,
much.
and by virtue.
The Echo is an extension.
Got.
Right. Does a 19 hit you there, patient?
1 moment.
Show.
What is our proficiency at the moment for? Yep, that will. 19 will hit.
Okay.
And you don't have to roll damage either.
Right. Looks like it'll just wink the echo out of existence.
Yep, and I just move it back by me because
Sure.
it's not there.
Right. One slice, and there goes the echo.
Maybe it was all in your
You
imagination.
can't see. Well, the characters won't be able to see it because Newman is Dreadbeat right now and is wearing that helmet. But underneath the helmet, Dreadbeat's just like Newman's just making the duck face, but like a disappointed duck face, like wah. It's like, well, that's disappointing. So I guess I can't use using an item as using a healing item counts as a bonus action, does it not?
It depends on what it is. A healing potion is a bonus action. A wand or a staff of healing is still an action.
Alright, well then I guess I'll go ahead and give Katarina my superior healing potion.
Okay. I think that is 8 die 4 plus 8, whichever of you want to roll it, and then I will proceed with the energy fairy.
Okay, one second.
Well, I think we're just gonna keep on moving. No. 8. 8 die 4 plus 8.
Oops. Oh, whoops. Sorry.
Okay, so that is it for the energy fairy. We are tapped on healing magics right here, so good thing that Newman came up with the potion of healing there. 25 HP boost to Katarina. And the fairy just moves up to scout the terrain. Not much happening here right now, so we will send it to Gleep.
And we didn't even need to keep this fairy in a bottle.
All right, so Gleep is going to move up, hop on his broom, fly over people to this space, touch Katarina, cast Greater Invisibility on her.
Okay, just for clarification, it is so tightly compact that even the fairy had to do the double movement thing here, so that will exempt nobody from that penalty here.
Okay.
You can
And
certainly
then-
fly over them, but just still double.
Right. Okay, so basically it was 5, 10, 15 to over here. Cast Greater Invisibility on Katarina. The broom has a move of 50.
Cool.
Let's see. And then I'm going to fly back over into here, and that'll leave Mia done.
Okie doke. Up next, we have the devils themselves. Their initiative is hidden because they themselves are both hidden. Also, a greater invisibility. So hold tight there, Qdoka. You are up next, right after the devils.
Thank you.
Show. And then right after that will be Kerr. Okay. Or no, they did not have greater invisibility. They drank potions of invisibility. That's what it was. I don't know how this is gonna go, so I'm gonna try a general check here. Sure, plus bonuses. I don't even know if you would know this, Tony, but I'm putting this up more to the group in general. Is Dominate Person applicable for a lycanthrope changed werebear? Or would that be more Dominate Monster? And again, this is for everybody. If anybody's been like, "Oh yeah, this happened at my table X amount of weeks ago," or we talked about.
You said
this.
hold person.
Dominate person.
Dominate person.
I mean, a werebear
What?
is a humanoid.
Then it will work on him because Dominate Person works on humanoids.
Well, humanoids, yeah, but my question more is the werebear considered a monster? I don't know if they make that difference.
So it says shape changer is the werebear can use its action to polymorph into a large bear humanoid.
Yeah, werebears are medium humanoids.
Okay.
Or into a large bear, I guess. If I don't know if he has that ability, but
Gotcha.
It's still a medium humanoid, regardless of hybrid or full.
Well, then
Yeah,
we're
it's
gonna.
It's a humanoid with the shape changer subtype, so it's a humanoid.
Gotcha. So we're gonna try this again then, and it is going to reveal its position as it steps out from behind this boulder over here and casts a Dominate Person on Kerr, which is going to prompt a Wisdom saving throw DC 17. Oh dear God.
uh-oh.
Oh,
You have advantage on the save, but that's kind of irrelevant. We do have a telepathic link. Yep.
Do you remember how many turns we are into this?
I want to say this is the third round.
Oh.
Well, before we proceed, does anybody have an inspiration? And reminder, if you are a level 1 subscriber, that is also our free Prime subscriber members. You get an inspiration every week, and it doesn't stack. So make sure to spend those because they will reset. Inspiration can be spent on yourself and other player characters.
could I use then mine since I have a few days left on my tier?
Yes, you does, and effectively that would, did you
be
roll a
3.
wisdom? Yeah, go ahead and click that again. And we'll
Okay,
take the
because
best
there's
of both.
under that sheet there's no saves. It's just the main stat.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense, because a lot of monsters have to do the same. Oh, made it by 1! Inspiration for the money. Well, that didn't work. So...
I thought I'd have a new friend.
He's at my front door right now. Oh. The Upsky. Okay, so we're gonna step over to this indomitable beast and use our hasted action to one weapon attack only on you. And correct me if I'm wrong, the haste action will spam any extra attacks in conjunction with that?
Doesn't haste give you basically another attack?
Haste is also a concentration ability. And so is the Dominate is a concentration ability.
What's your point, Vanessa?
Well, once she tried to use Dominate,
Glug, glug,
haste
glug,
dropped.
glug, 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 glug.
Ah.
Don't have to concentrate if you're drinking a potion.
Uh-huh.
But you
So
are
the-
absolutely correct because I had to check into that.
So the haste thing, you get an attack, but it says 1 weapon attack only, meaning you do not get extra attack.
Gotcha. That's an action surge then that I'm thinking of. So we're gonna take one stabby with the devilish pike here, or the flaming rincer, I should say. Slice. A 17 to strike Kerr.
Yep, that hit.
All right, so 13 pierce and 10 fire. Less any resistances you may have. Crumb, roll a perception check. All right then. Let's just double check the domination here, because one of them is still in effect. Yep. Okay, it is going to use its action to take total and precise control of the dominated target.
Oh no.
Yep. Doesn't do anything that you don't allow it to do until the end of the next turn. Can also cause the creature to use reactions. Yes, of course.
Wait, so that basically means it takes my next turn, right?
Correct.
Or it doesn't happen now. Okay.
Correct, yeah. Instead of it taking actions right now, it's designating its action for your turn.
Okay.
It does get a move, however, so it will go ahead and move to wherever it is that it has gotten off to. And we will send it over to Kyudoka.
Alright, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can't believe it works.
Cool. Yeah, I know. You and me both did. Alright, so shall we bonus action first? And move 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of put me over here.
Sure.
And the clock on the devil north of me indicates what?
The hasted effect.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and do a weapon attack on that one to the north of me.
Okay.
So 3 shots. Here we go.
Are these with sharpshooter or nay?
Always with.
All right. Well, the middle one is absolutely a strike. The bracketing ones, not so much. AC is an 18 for these guys. Reminder, you do have those hero points as part of your T3 subscription. You just only have 5 for the month, so spend them wisely. But they effectively would add a D8 to any one die 20 roll that you make.
Understood. I'm good with this.
Okay, so we'll take the 24 right there, and cool.
And stand by. I am reading for my was it action surge or second wind? That gives me an additional attack.
The action surge, yes. If I'm not mistaken, everybody spammed their action surges back in the previous room with the crystal devils, and we've not yet taken a short rest since.
Yes, you're right. Very good. Thank you, sir.
For show.
End of turn.
All right, and that will pass it over to Kerr.
I'm gonna swing on him with a claw.
Alright, did someone hit the other devil?
Nobody did, unfortunately.
Oh.
We don't even know where it is. 23 will definitely hit. Let me just check resistifications. I don't think you're considered a magical weapon in that form, or am I mistaken? That will make a difference.
Not specified.
Gotcha, that would mean nay then. Most creatures are not. So we'll take 7. That is definitely a hit, but it does resist.
Now, my question is, since I'm in hybrid form that was stated last time, am I still, even though I'm looking at the werebear stats, am I still doing 3 attacks as my fighter or no? I'm assuming no.
Yes, you still keep all your fighter abilities. You're just a bear.
It's up to you, pretty much. You could either attack like a human, which means using your weapons, or you could use attack like a bear, which means you're using your bite and claw and stuff.
Well then, if that's cool with the DM, I'm gonna swing again with a claw and then bite after.
Yes, sir. And then by the same token, if you do decide to go weapons with the werebear form, you would still have the option of bonus action for one of your unarmed options.
Ooh, good to know.
Slice, 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 bite kind of thing. It's what Arm Ripper does on Tuesday nights because he's got that bite attack. Another hit, AC 18. Three for 3. Jeez. Not so much damage on that last one, though.
Yeah, but I don't know if the enemy has to do that con save or not for the lycanthropy.
A lycanthropic devil.
I doubt it, but
I don't see why they would be immune to it.
It says
They
it has to
are.
be a humanoid.
Oh yeah, and they're considered fiend. Okay.
all right. Well then, there you
All right then. Let's see. Where the heck is Sir Ricari? Is he not on the map, or is he he's buried below Katarina and Newman? All 3 of them are stepping in the same space. Go ahead.
What's funny is when I came onto the map, I was the only one standing there. I don't know how we all got pushed together.
Yeah, I mean, I know that Newman stepped up into that square on his last turn. Katarina was in that space from the end of last game when the Echo stepped up to her. And then maybe you stepped over her body after she fell, but then the token layering got switched so it looked like she was on top. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to end your turn in space.
Well, like I said, when I opened up the map, I was there. Katarina was in the space behind me.
Oh, yeah, sometimes that
That's how
happens
it
too.
appeared to me.
Yeah, she didn't move at all. You can totally occupy the same space as somebody. It's just generally not good news because people will have advantage to hit either of you, and all of your attacks will be at disadvantage because you're just fighting in the same little space of nothingness there.
So I'll move to a better spot, I guess. And so I saw the devil come out and do its stuff, and I'm like, hey, what'd you do to Crump? And I'm going to run over there and kill that guy.
The same thing I'm going to do to you.
What an ugly mug.
I have charisma of 18. Just couldn't dominate because of your damn inspiration.
2 dark days, do you have a tear to spare? Make a promise, the world awaits. It's heavy just breathing through this debate. We'll start come on, start a riot.
You with your dang reach. Ow! Why? Ugh. You sure don't want to use your regular halberd? What is that? 30 a deuce? Ouch. Okay. Ow! Oh, I forgot my AC is higher because of the haste, but that's, oh shit, that might actually make it miss. Double check, double check. Is it +2 to AC? Yes, it is. AC is now 20. You missed by 1. Stop! The back and forth health bar there. Very nice. A 16 versus AC 20. There you go. 28, 30 points of... Ow! Dear God, why? Oh, that's wrong. There we go. Yeah, this thing does not look too pleased at the ass-kicking that it has just endured at the hands of that fucking +3 halberd. Stop! Stop!
If it has any active concentration spells, it needs to make a concentration check.
For sure. It does not. It would have if the Dominate person was successful.
And since I can see Crumb down the hallway over my right shoulder, I'm like, hey, don't worry, I got him for you.
Crumb just stares blankly.
Alright, that's it.
Okay, Crumb, let's see.
Alright, what is Crumb doing?
Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with the original plan. Let's bonus action to respawn your Echo on the other side of Ricari.
Okay.
And then all of your attacks on Ricari.
Hey, buddy, wind up. What are you doing there, buddy?
Here comes the windup and the pitch. Watch it be Snake Eyes. No!
Are you going all out?
Yes, sir. Go all out. I'll leave it. I'll leave those attacks on your side there. You know the optimization better than I do. Oh dear God! It's really magical.
Very.
Flank bonus. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Ouch!
Yep. And then we can do one more attack with Unleash Incarnation. Oh wait, no, hold on one moment. Yeah, we can, unfortunately.
Oh, geez. Looks like right now you've done exactly half of his hit points. Oh, dear God, plus 16 more.
Oh, I have to smash.
Oh, if only you had your action surge.
Sorry. Or do I? No, I don't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys all burned those out last session. That was the only thing I was like, oh man, if I had dominated him before he got his action surge, it's like instant just bonk. I mean, he already got it on Katarina. Okay, so that will, that's it for you?
Where's the fourth one? Because you used your bonus action to summon the Echo.
It doesn't require a bonus action. It's just as many times as my Constitution modifier.
Yeah, so we went over this last game there, Don. It's an Echo ability.
I'm in like 6 games with 9 different characters. My brain can't hold all this
remember
information.
better, old man. Remember better, old man.
And you know what? I these Echo Knight things, they suck.
What?
I agree right now. Holy crap.
I bash.
I have tasted my own medicine and it is bitter.
We need to kill Crumb.
Kill these devils! Oh my god!
Yeah, Veridar is not happy about that as Crumb steps back in and just waylays the shit out of Sir Ricari. So, I know we're going to spend a key point. Holy shit, this guy has like 6 monks worth of key points here. Okay. That's Ben for you. Love you, brother. Okay, so Staff of Master Lupo, I think... Yeah, let's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 this around to the side there. See if we can finish this devil first. Solid strike! No rage damage, just a normal smack. And unfortunately, this thing has 4 HP at the end of that. So... Yep, extra attack. Second staff strike, that will do it, and send that fiend a packin'. Woohoo! Oops, sent him to the map layer. There we go, get out of here. Vanishes in a sulfuric stink. And Veridar, I believe, should have some extra movement if I know the character a little bit. 40 feet, right? No! 65 feet! That is 30, 35, and 40, and 45 right there. So we're going to jump into a loose flank here with Sir Ricari and take a pair of unarmed strikes on Crumb. And I doubt we can finish him off from here, but we are activating subdual damage here just in case.
So after each hit, I get to make a save, right?
Anytime you take damage, correct. A 20 to hit.
No.
Nothing doing. Alright, second strike. 17 to hit, even worse.
Why'd you do that? That's bad.
Yeah, Veridar was not known very much for his commentary, but with his little bit of extra movement, he will Spider-Man himself onto the wall behind him. He's not really moving out of threatened space. He's just kind of occupying that in a different way. So we'll send it over to Newman here.
Okay, so I guess I'll go ahead and just step up off of Katarina, I believe it is, and then I'll just go ahead and step on in. Hang on. Should be able to get there in 15 feet, I believe, and then I'll go ahead and I don't want to hurt Crumb, so I'm going to hit him with my honeycomb axe, but I'm going to hit him with the blunt with the side of the axe, so it's like I'm hitting with a giant frying pan.
All right.
So I guess just change the slashing damage to just treat the slashing damage as bludgeoning damage.
Link.
Bonk.
Nope.
Gosh. And a swing and a miss.
What's that buzzing?
Oh, I missed?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Darn
Crumb's got a pretty
Oh,
high
I'd
AC.
say so.
Yeah, you need 11 more to hit Crumb. He's got a 23.
Oh, dear. Okay, well, I guess I'll just end my turn then. Standing at Crumb looking like... But I'm the one that got freaking vibrated like...
Oh no.
Yeah, you just took a
You
metal
not have
baseball
extra
bat
attack?
to a light pole.
Wait, you're a fighter, right?
I'm what?
A fighter?
Yes.
So you should have.
Well, you
like
have 2 more
3 attack.
attacks.
I mean, if you want, you don't have to. I mean,
I insist that you don't take them.
Yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and pass now.
All right, Katarina, you're up here. Let me get that bloody smudge off you over there. There you go. Oh, look at him in prime flanking position with so many allies. A rogue's dream.
Okay, hold on a second.
All
move,
right.
move where? Like right next to him in that purple spot?
Really here? Here? Either of those are viable flanking locations. Oh boy, that'll do.
oh,
29, 34. Between all the 3 different types there. Pierce, sneak, fire. And that'll prompt another wisdom saving throw. DC. Hey!
And then I'm disengaging.
All
Why
right.
did you hurt me, friend?
Let's get that robbery mask off of you there, since you're no longer working for the other side. And somewhere in the distance, the devil goes, "Fuck!"
What happened?
Nope, he's still controlled.
Well, the fairy really has nothing to contribute here, so it's just going to kind of and just kind of fly around the group for moral support, and we'll send it over to Gleep.
All right, so I'm going to fly around the corner here.
Good deal.
And I'm going to hit Crumb with Mind Slivers.
You didn't see it. You do hear him professing some kind of disbelief.
I don't care. I'm evil.
Ouch! Intelligence save there from Crumb. He's evil, he's evil, he's evil. Oh, and subtract a die 4 from this next saving throw it makes. So, damage and a potential penalty to come.
Let's see. And then, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I can move up here. As part of my 2 attacks, I could throw a cantrip in there. So I threw my Mind Sliver cantrip. I'm going to take an attack with my Warple Scimitar.
Oh, dear God! Oh, thank God!
You're gonna be a dead goblin.
Oh, man. Did you get that 13 psychic there? Before the slice and dice came in? Oh, gosh.
And that'll end my turn.
Alrighty. Well, the remaining devil still has plenty to contribute here, if it has its way. Let's see. Newman and Kerr. Perception checks, please.
Does it have to do with smell? Probably not, but I get advantage.
Smell may possibly come into play, so advantage, yes. It's not relying entirely on it, but the smell could be a giveaway. Oh boy. You are both pretty convinced that that devil is lingering somewhere around here.
I can smell him. I can smell him. He had way too much Taco Bowl Bell yesterday.
Taco Bold. Okay, so it's and since you both got a natural 20 there, especially in Newman's case, you just kind of feel like it leaves this space right here. And if you so wish, you may take an attack of opportunity at disadvantage.
Wait, I can?
Yes, sir. You sense that it's nearby, and you sense that it just avoided you entirely, so you get a free swing, even though it might not be the best chances here.
Alright, well then I'll just take my hand axe and just chuck it in whatever direction I think the son of a bitch is in.
It does have to be a melee attack, but you can still use a hand axe. It just wouldn't be the thrown part of it.
Okay, fine. I'll just use my honeycomb axe. It's just like,
Alright. Dope! Disadvantage. Natural 1.
Well, dang it.
And every so often, we like to have a little fun with the natural ones. Dexterity check there, please. Not saving throw. Attribute check. Well, either way, your axe just kind of clings to the floor right here next to you as it's a very bad swing, and Kerr, for a brief second, sees his life flash before his eyes as this axe almost hits him in the face.
Don't do that.
And its presence will definitely be revealed once it opens up a salvo on Kerr, or I'm sorry, on Ricari.
Everybody wants a piece of me.
And this is going to be 3 attacks and then an action surge. And another 3 to follow. So first slice on Ricari is... Oof! 25 for 24. Or 23, I should say.
Are his weapons considered magic?
His weapon is magical, yes. He himself is not.
I don't like my boon anymore. I have resistance to non-magical damage.
Yeah, against a lot of standard monsters for sure, but when they start bringing in magical gear, it's a different ball game for sure. It's going to examine your remaining health bar here and chance a claw attack here with its bonus action. This is not magical. And yes, indeed, it does do temporary damage directly to your charisma. it's going to step into your space after, I do believe it has dropped you there. Oh, did something post? Never surrender! Doesn't fall unconscious. Doesn't need to make a death save until the end of its... Oh, shit! Well, you have very much stymied this thing's strategy here, as it was just going to fucking Jeffy trail right through the middle of the group. And
yeah, he followed me. I just gotta gotta take more than that, motherfucker.
It exclaims in Infernal aloud, "Why won't you die?" And it's gonna take its second attack of 6. And then I guess that effectively does no damage, but just drops you 1 down the death track.
It looked like it, yeah.
So it's gonna strike a second time, because you're still up, right? You still can take 2 more.
Yeah, it looks like it, yeah.
Oh, it looks like your token ran off. Oh, there it is. Okay, 1 more strike here. Oh, shit.
That'll miss.
All those 14.
There we go. So, action surge now. And second round of attacks. 17?
Yeah, unfortunately I only got a 16.
Oh, boy. Final strike. And death. Took 6 attacks from this thing to freaking kill him, though. Oof. And at that point, it will then step into his space. I don't know why this is happening. I'm just going to set you aside there briefly. And it's going to step in with its next attack. And final attack on Crumb. And it speaks in Infernal. "You served me well, but now you will die like the rest." Don't! Misses by 1.
So whatever it hit me with just blinks off my armor.
Boing! It looks down at
What?
its sword as if it has been betrayed. Well,
Sorry,
that's to you.
it took me until just now to realize that Kerr is a completely different person from Crom. I was completely brain farting, thinking that Kerr was Crom, like they were one and the same. So a large hippo man just turned into a slightly larger giant bear to me, and I just realized that is not the case.
Oh boy. Well, what you got there, Kudoka?
Am I able to take a 5-foot step without getting an opportunity attack?
Not unless you have an ability that grants you such. Otherwise, this thing likely still has its reaction.
Yes. Okay. Well, we will put the bow away and pull out the sword.
All right.
And give it a shot. And there's no sharpshooter on that.
For sure. Well, the first attack will definitely land. Second attack with the flank advantage as well, even with the bolstered AC. Oh, he lost his clock. I don't know why I took that off him. There you go. Oh, shoot. Technically, you would have had an extra attack then. Whoops! So both of those will hit. 21 points of damage. And got it.
End of turn.
Okay, so Kerr, you are up next.
Alrighty, I'm Yeah, second verse, same as the first. I'm a claw, and bite.
And you do have flank advantage. Dope. AC we're going for is 20. There's one. Does have its resistances. That'll hit as well. So it takes a total of 13 damage. Yeah, this thing is all kinds of tough.
And my sheet does say I have 1 action surge still.
Well, if you had 2, then I would think you would have 1 still remaining.
Then I'm a claw and bite again.
Cool. Yeah, I do remember a lot of people using 1 last session, but I don't know how many people have 2. Let's see. Miss. Another miss. Doe. And... Hey, there we go. Solid strike on that last one.
And that's...
Alright, buddy. Rikari is perishable. Crumb, over to you. Ah! Even the T3 regeneration won't help here, and yeah. Damn.
What? The first thing Crumb experienced once waking up from his stupor was getting attacked by a goblin. So clearly he's under the influence of the devils.
Oh boy! All I see is Joaquin Phoenix at the end of Joker. You get what you fucking deserve!
But instead of being a dick, I'll just bash the goblin. Or, not the goblin, sorry, the devil.
Whoa.
No, the goblin! The goblin!
They're the same, devil goblin. I can't tell the difference anymore. So that'll be at the devil there. Crumb will just bash the devil after it tried to plink him with its tail or whatever.
Sure.
Gleep's just like, wait, why are you looking at me like that?
2 for 2,
And that'll
3
be,
for 3.
Yep. And then a bonus action to second wind.
Okay.
And then I'll figure out the dice on that, and that will be my turn.
24, 35, 41 damage. Alrighty. Phew. That'll drop it just to about half. This thing has got some defenses, no doubt about it. Veridar is going to... Fuck. I mean... Let's just spider climb across the ceiling and drop ever so gently into the final space to just ensure that this thing is completely surrounded on all sides.
Are you sure Veridar isn't also a cleric that has Revivify?
He's not. He is a monk barbarian.
I was just making a joke.
I did check, though, because Ben, it's possible that he would have done something like that. And yeah, we're going to burn another key point there to Flurry of Blows. 4 strikes. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. So we are 14, 23 damage, and then a crit. 32, 38, 44 total there, looks like. Okay. And over to Newman.
Okay, so like, is Kerr on our side now or not?
When was I not?
Okay, fair enough. Alright. Alright. I'll freaking see if I can deal... Alright, so I'm gonna try and see if I can deal 1 blow to this devil dude with my honeycomb axe, and if I can get a hit off, then I'll go for the extra attacks.
Fucking A, that's a natural 20 because of the flank.
Alright then! In that case, I'll go for 2 more then!
Get it, buddy, get it. Finish it. And And nothing doing, and a solid strike on the last one will leave it with a flashing hit point bar, all things considered. Whoa! And are you doing any movement, or are you just going to stay there and pass it over to Katarina?
Oh, yours, Katarina.
All right, Gale. I mean, technically, you can stand on Justin's body right here if you want to get into melee, or you can just plink an arrow right into the middle of this nastiness.
I mean, technically, I'm under the devil. I'm not in the...
Sure. Technically, yeah. And the fairy is kind of floating above, so Katarina can easily, like, slide in under it as well. Here comes the natural 20 for 62 points of damage. Oh, the dirty 20 for 32 points of damage. Alright. And of course it's immune to fire, being a devil, so we'll make that 26 points of damage, and it has just a tiny smidge of life left in its rotten filth of a corpse or body that it calls.
I imagine he's like hearing like in Pokemon Black and White, where it's like you get the special theme music that plays when your health is in the red. So like doo-doo, doo-doo, doo. He's just hearing that.
Yeah, or like the final 60 seconds of Super Mario Brothers as the time is ticking out, all of a sudden the theme music is just double time.
She uses a bonus action.
Okay, I disengaged and I'm all done.
Perfection. I thought you would do that and leave an opening for Don to step in and get some blood on his sword there.
2 attacks with the Vorpal Scimitar.
Oh boy. A miss. And a slice. Oh my god.
Oh,
Are you kidding me? It still has 2 hit points left. And a turn. Oh boy.
How many times
hold on
do
a
we
second.
have to
I
teach you
think
this
I have...
lesson, old man?
Oh, I can nimble escape, so I can disengage as a bonus action. And back here. All
wow.
Right, turn.
Oh man. Yeah, it had 37 and then Gale did 26, so it had 11 and then you came up and did 9. Oof. Alrighty. The devil...
I'm out.
One final turn here, more than likely, and it's going to try to take somebody down with it, and considering that Crumb... Oh, man, he's so difficult to hit. We're going to play the evil odds here and see if we cannot slay the Newman right here. The devil has its attention firmly placed on you.
Oh, God.
Bloom.
Wait a minute.
Oh, dear God, a 29 to strike.
No, Crumb will use Shadow
I'm in
Martyr.
danger.
Crumb's doing something.
Yeah, Crumb will he'll make his Echo throw itself in front of an attack.
That's a reaction on your part.
It is, yeah.
And it takes the hit instead.
It does.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay. So that's one of its 3 strikes there.
So
and it
the
looks
Echo
over
just
at Crumb angrily.
So the Echo is just like, Mr. President!
Oh God. Second strike on Newman. A 19 for 27 combined damage.
Wow! A lot of good that Mr. President did. I'm done for now.
Alright, so third attack. The devil will give an evil glance around to the group, and it's going to try to impale Newman to death. That basically will count as a hit, and it'll drop Newman 1 down out of 3 on the death save track. And with its bonus action, it's gonna step on Newman's throat!
Jesus!
It's a devil. It's mad. That's effectively going to drop Newman 2 down on the death save tracker, and because of the Mr. President, that's the only reason why Newman is not otherwise dead right now, as Kyudoko lines this thing up in his sights. Oops.
Good God Almighty! And the devil, and the demon's like, God isn't here to save you, buddy.
Yeah, these devils don't fuck around. You do have a flank bonus, so the first strike will do it, and send that devil a packin'. And that will do it for initiative. Anybody who is nearby, which is pretty much everybody, knows that Newman is in critical condition, and of course Ricari has breathed his last for the time being. If we do have a Revivify... Well, if you have a volume setting on those, kindly turn them down a little bit. They come in pretty loud on the opposite side here.
I'm so I really need to figure out how to freaking lower the volume on this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now while I'm waiting for my thing to happen.
Appreciate it.
I look through my book and go, damn, I don't have an animate dead spell.
Oh. So yeah, we have a party member who is down and a party member who is dead, and perhaps some splaining to do from why he tried to kill Katarina and Ricari.
And Katarina's still invisible too, so she's even more dangerous right now.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know what you're talking about. I blacked out. All I could think was, that devil is pretty. I think it was magic.
Do we know that the ship has been restored?
Yes, you do.
So someone can possibly get a blah 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 the merchant down here to carry this body back to the ship so that they can regenerate it up there.
I could just stuff him in my bag. It's easy.
How big is your bag?
I just hold out the bag.
I'm a very large bugbear. I don't think I'm going to fit in a bag.
Meanwhile, Newman is like still in his Dreadbeat form, but now the flames in the back of his head have just gone out, and you just see like the two ghosts above him, but the green one just keeps ramming into him like somebody poking him with a stick, like get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Well, we should probably help this guy, huh? Is there a doctor here? Okay. Well, Crumb will just try and stop the bleeding.
Yeah, you go ahead and roll medicine. I'm going to check and see if Ben has any potions of healing on his character. Yes, he does! Hey, perfect. You stabilize him. And Veridar will give him a potion of healing. So,
I have a question.
Yes.
So, since I'm still invisible, can I still take another shot at Crumb because I'm still pissed?
There's nothing against that.
Cool beans.
That's a dangerous precedent to sense.
Yep.
Hey, he attacked me first.
Well, are we still in initiative then?
We're not, but if she takes a shot, that could technically start a new initiative, depending on your response, of course. Technically, because she's invisible right now and just is deciding to take a shot in the aftermath. That's kind of a half surprise kind of thing. Unless, of course, your character sees invisible and sees her drawing on you, and you're like, wait!
Oh, he can see invisible?
I'm just clarifying, like, there's always a counter to something, but generally my response is assume, like, the bearer standard. And then I leave it up to your characters to be like, oh, but I could see invisible, or I have blind sight, or I have this, or I have that. So occasionally I'll toss out potential counters. I don't know that he can see invisible, though.
Crumb's just
How
like,
about-
I see
How
dead
about just
people.
punch in the face?
You can just step up invisibly and kick him in the shin, because he is like 7 feet tall.
Can I hit him in the balls?
God, ow! Whatever you do, don't hit him in the balls. Anything goes, but he'll take it personal. Yeah, I mean, play it as you will. Of course, out of game, if anybody is like horribly opposed to PvP, this is of course valid as well, and totally worth bringing up at moments like this. Like, I know if somebody was about to draw on Don's character, he would probably be like, "Hey, I'm not so cool with this." So, like, it's every player's reaction and approach is absolutely valid, but of course, because we're playing as part of a team, we also want to establish the fine points of how we all work together as well. If there's no objection, however, feel free to do what you're gonna do.
Okay, so because I'm pissed, I'm gonna do an unarmed attack just to let him know that, you know, hey, I'm pissed off. What'd you go and kill me for?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
And with her unarmed attack roll, there's no way she could possibly even hit. Except with a natural 20.
Oh gosh. She's now broken every finger on her hand. Ow! Crumb's like, something trying to scratch me?
So it's my turn now then.
She does step up and do an unarmed strike that does no damage whatsoever. And yeah, she did question as to why you did such a horrible thing. And then yeah,
and she's invisible too, so you may not know exactly where it's coming from either.
Is she invisible after the attack too?
Yeah, greater invisibility.
Oh, it's greater. That's right. That's right.
I'm still holding. I haven't dropped the greater invisibility yet. I have it for up to a minute.
That would be perception and stealth opposed, of course, just like when the devil was kind of sneaking around right in melee, but I'm sure Katarina's stealth is a lot better than the devil's was.
And I disengaged, so I'm not next to him anymore anyway.
Sure. Well, what are you thinking there,
Okay,
Crumb?
I feel a little better. Not much, but a little.
Newman, remember you get the 8 hit points there, so you are conscious once again and no longer in imminent threat.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I didn't realize that.
Sure, sure. And I'm kind of thinking we're going to have to out-of-game solution this because Justin is the one with the T3 subscription here, but his character is dead. So I'm thinking to optimize this, he's going to have to out-of-game conjure Meridian, who then can in turn bring the ship's doctor, or rather bring Ricari back to the ship briefly and get a revivify on him before the time duration lapses, rather than force a 10,000 gold piece resurrection, which is the other option.
Yeah, let's do that.
Or we can reincarnate you. You can come back as something else if you want.
Question: do healing potions? Would a healing potion help in this particular situation, or is he like way too mutilated for it to actually do anything?
Oh yeah, he's dead.
What if we put him in the cauldron? Would that bring him back to life?
He just comes out made of gold. Like, what have you done to me?
Oh man, what was that thing called? Holy shit. You can certainly try it, but if we're not going to seriously explore it...
No, let's not seriously explore it.
Alright.
It's up to him to what he wants to do on that, but...
Sure, absolutely. I don't know how much we found out about that either.
He just comes out made of gold, and like his eyes and teeth are made of jewels. He's like one of those gold dudes we fought earlier.
Yeah, Chrome will pick up Ricari's body and hold it up to the fairy and just kind of wiggle it at the fairy.
The fairy kind of... sadly.
Alright, so I'll just drape him over my shoulder.
J-Man, any opposition to triggering that out of game?
No, that's fine.
Alright. So we are aware that Ricari possesses this pass that can be used to summon our merchant Meridian. We are aware of the doings with other groups similar to ours on the other days and nights that campaigns are going. And Meridian is brought to this location. Ricari is rushed stat to the ship's doctor. Gosh, I can't remember her name. I had it written down in part of Crumb's backstory for some reason. I'm not going to go too much into that right now. But we are able to get...
Wasn't it?
What's that?
The doctor was a GIF, wasn't it?
The doctor is a GIF, yes. So Sir Ricari is revivified, and let's see, we're gonna need a bit more than just that, so we're thinking Cure Wounds is what, die 6s, I believe?
Quick question.
Die 8.
If the doctor is a gift, is he one of the ones that pronounces it as Jeff?
Oh hell no!
All right, so I take a swing at Newman.
I do too. Yeah, I'm taking a swing at him too. I got it.
Yeah.
I was just saying it. I was asking a legitimate question out of character. Please no. Do not believe in the sins of the Father.
Kerr's involved too now. Yeah,
I'm getting in on that party too.
Yeah, I did. I posted something to that effect the other day, just like, yeah, we have unleashed chaos. Welcome, Anarchy. My name is pronounced Daniel, but it's spelled cheeseburger. Because I fucking say so.
Down the hole.
Giddy up, Sparkle Farts. There's chaos to spread.
So Sir Ricari is beamed back into the field to a rather interesting turn of events here. And while we have Meridian, is there anything that you wish to do with him otherwise, Ricari?
Let's look at him like, I thought you were dead. I thought I was dead. Are we dead?
No, we're all alive, you know. Yep, it took me a little bit to find this stupid thing. We were almost going to put you in the pot.
What's that little blue square on my thing?
That is the greater invisibility icon.
That's dropped by now.
Alrighty. I will boop. There we go.
Are we going to do a rest or anything, or not?
I trained her well.
I love how people just ask about long rest like you can just do that. You have to find a camp and make sure it's safe and all that shit before you can just long rest.
How many apples do you have?
I didn't say long rest. I just said, are we going to rest or what?
Does your group have any paella?
What?
I have Leomon's tiny hut.
How many supply packs do you have?
Well, it depends on how much.
We're playing on tactical, so it's 80. It's 80 camp supplies per long rest.
Oh, okay, great.
You guys got to play the way I play.
No, we do this Final Fantasy style. Who's got the tent?
Oh man, yeah, but that only restores like part of your hit points at this level. You need the cabin.
I have Leomon's tiny hut, so I mean it's the same thing.
I mean, we could just save scum, right?
Yeah, I know we do.
We should have done
the,
that. We would have brought Ricari back, without having to go through all this.
But then we'd have to do the whole boss fight all over again.
He thought that was.
Well, so then we just save scum until none of us get dominated.
Oh, you're one of those types of completionists, aren't you? Going for the no-hit run.
We also want to disarm one of the devils so that we can get its flaming rancer before we poof it out of existence.
And then we'll reset anyway because it doesn't have the modifier you're looking for.
So, I'm going to, sorry, I forget what it's called.
Floor is yours for the next few moments.
Do my scout thingy. Echo avatar to transfer my consciousness into the echo and see through its eyes and ears, and I could look around 1,000 feet away. Well, not all at once, but I can move it up to 1,000 feet away to look around.
Sure. I remember that. There's something in there.
There is?
Yeah, you can see something there in the dim haze ahead.
There's something to the south.
It doesn't look friendly.
I mumble as I stare like a blind prophet.
Am I able to see this thing, or is it invisible?
What? It's an object, so.
Oh
however you want to do it.
Give me just a second here.
Real quick, can I go ahead and chug my remaining greater healing potion, please? Because I know I had 2, and then I just used one in the middle of the battle, so I should have 1 left.
Yes, sir. Anybody got healing potions? Drink them while you got them. Alright.
Do we know that he sent his little minion out to do walkies?
If I have a chance of seeing it, then all of you saw it walk off.
So you would see it just as you would see it any other time?
Gotcha.
Why are you sending a visible thing when I can do the same thing with an invisible object?
So during this time, I am deafened and blinded.
Hello? Hello?
Holy shit!
I'm just mumbling, I see something. So.
Yeah, 8 die 4 plus 8 is the superior healing potion. 4 die 4 plus 4 is a greater healing potion.
I don't think I typed it in right, because I'm only seeing one number that's like the 8. I'm like...
Correct.
Should I seriously roll all ones in a
No.
8 ones in a row?
It's type, you put a space between the 8 and the D, and beyond that, it's supposed to be 4 die 4 plus 4 if you're drinking a greater. If you have a superior, then it is 8 die 4 plus 8.
Yeah, no spaces in there.
Oh, okay, hang on. One more time. Let me try this. Hang on.
Okay, so The good news is Crumb's echo does not seem to have been spotted, or this thing in here is just being very, very still.
Can I discern what it is?
Roll perception. It's right at the exterior of your line of sight, so it's kind of hard to tell.
Okay, that's more like it, I think.
Now, just for clarification, you did have a superior healing potion because you said greater.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, my brain is the same difference. I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
I was kind of thinking of Terraria because I suddenly got Terraria on the brain. And I'm thinking like doesn't have the weapon doesn't have the modifier we need. I'm not gonna go to the Goblin and freaking pay 30 gold and 2 platinum to get it to legendary. Hopefully.
All right.
That probably just sailed right over everyone's heads because I'm probably going to be the only one here who plays Terraria.
Most likely. I do have it on a few wish lists, but never picked it up. Just like many other games.
Oh, to be fair, it is very fun.
Well, the Echo appears to see in the dim light ahead a beautiful, devilish lady wearing a full suit of plate armor. She is armed with longsword and longbow. And it appears that she is intently looking down the passage that the Echo is approaching from. So only by virtue of, if you're watching in the Twitch stream right there, I rolled double natural ones on its perception check. That is the only reason why the Echo is not spotted.
So I will slowly pull the Echo back. And drop the avatar. And warn the party about the devil that we don't know just around the corner. She's fine.
And I'm going to leave it to you, your group to discuss your next approach, or if we're going to try to squeeze a rest in here, knowing that there are foes as close by as like 50 feet away down the next passage. We do have another unexplored passage to the north, but we're going to send it to the BRB here, friends, and take a 10-minute break or so. We'll see you on the other side of that, friends. Are you with us?
Real quick, HP, I'd like to ask that you take a look in the art section because I made a surprise in the art section.
Will do. Thank you.
She's just standing there staring in the hallway. I don't know why, it's weird. I don't know if we can rest because there are monsters nearby.
You cannot rest here. There are enemies nearby.
We had a pretty good nap a moment ago.
Oh, you're back. I thought you were dead.
My death was greatly exaggerated.
It wasn't exaggerated, it was true, but I got better.
I was going for the Mega Mind reference.
I see you must have got that fucker that dropped me, huh?
Both
Yep.
Good.
Now, Crumb, why did it implicate you as working with the devils?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I remember what happens during the spell or if it's.
I don't think dominate makes you forget. I mean, you were just a passenger in your body at that point.
I couldn't control myself. I just had to smash stuff. But then
It looked like it tried to do something to the bear, too.
It might be a devil magic. That devil down the hall might do it to us, too. Yeah, there's a really pretty devil down there. I mean, she could probably hear us.
Okay, let's see. And then
we could go down this hallway too.
Let's see. Okay. Only one creature. Nope, that's not gonna help. All right, I had a plan there for a second, but that's not gonna help out. My plan would have been to send my arcane eye out to there so that I could see what's going, where she is and everything, and then dimension door to get to that room. But I can only bring one other person. If we could have brought the entire group, that would have been great because we would have surprised the snot out of her.
She is not far at all. Like, she can probably literally hear us right now. I'll try and.
Wait, how close is she?
If you look to the thing to the south, I don't know exactly, and I'm not going to look till. I'm not going down there until we actually go down there, but I'll give you kind of an estimate based on, like, I don't know, crumb feet. But somewhere around where I'm pinging. I don't know if you could see that.
Yeah, that's pretty far.
Is it? That's like 60 feet away. No, probably even 45 feet away. Like, if it wasn't for the curve in the tunnel, you could probably shoot her with a bow.
Or if you could shoot us with a bow.
Yep, good thing for that curve.
What, are we out of healing or something?
Do we have any healers?
I mean, there's healing in a bottle, literally. Are we out of that?
You mean potions?
Bing!
Probably. I mean, I only have a little bit left.
Alright. If we're too concerned about how weak we are, tired we are, then I can hand out a couple of potions and I can top somebody off, maybe Kerr over there, with my divine healing.
Oh.
Oh, well, according to what Dan just said, I might not actually need that. I appreciate it.
I do have some too, but not much. I don't know if I need them yet. I might need them for the last boss.
Well. I did not have my phone on me the usual during the break. So anything
Okay.
that I missed? I did catch what Tony posted there about not having any healing potions, and that's entirely on me there, but we got that resolved.
All good, bro.
No, I'm
For
good.
So what did we do? Are we just chugging potions and trying to proceed forward? Is that the plan?
I have a question.
The way I took.
When I died, did that ability damage go away?
The charisma damage did go away, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, any lingering effects would have been cleared upon death and not persistent upon resurrection. Or
Good.
revival in your case. Yeah, that was kind of a bitch. Well, before oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm just waiting to see if anybody needs more healing from me, and just let me know how many rounds have passed for my regeneration.
Gotcha. I think at this point we can say a minute has passed.
Katarina can use some healing.
Sorry, I was getting my dinner. I could probably use a little bit.
Jeff.
Is that it?
Yeah, Kerr's in good shape. Katarina seems to need some healing.
I'm okay. I'm gonna take a greater healing potion.
Gotcha.
I'll motion Katarina over. When she comes over, I will lay hands on her and heal 40 points.
Sweet. Go ahead, regen yourself another 9. In the interim there, Justin, as we pass forward a little bit more.
Thank you, sir. Much appreciated.
And from the southern passage, you hear a horribly devilish, booming voice that, yeah, I'm not even going to try to do justice to, really, but just try to place that enunciation on my voice. I'll tear my throat if I try to go death metal on this. So, just take it as it is. You will find no rest here, heroes. Step forth and see what you have to deal with.
Yeah, I think that's that lady. She looks mean.
It definitely sounded masculine, but you never know.
Oh.
Who are you calling hero, bitch?
Your skull will decorate my throne for that comment, insect.
Wait. Wait, what did I see down there again?
You saw a very beautiful, devilish lady wearing plate mail and
Okay.
armed with a magical longsword and longbow.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
Right. You didn't see any big, beefy baritone dude, which is what this sounds like.
I'll give Crumb 10 hit points from the last of my lay on hands.
Ooh, it tickles. Thank you.
It is unwise to keep me waiting.
Hold your
Do we have
horses.
to bash somebody's brains in?
I'll call out, since he's apparently calling out to us, I'll call out, oh, you apparently know where we are, so anytime you want to fight, come fight.
No.
Newman's just gonna be like, do we have to fight? Is there like a particular reason you want to fight us, or?
I don't know if you're gonna hear us.
Is it in your nature to hold conversations down a passageway from room to room? Truly are interesting creatures.
Only on Thursdays.
Today is Wednesday, you imbecile.
Hey, you started this.
It is what you are doing.
Rest
Newman's
assured,
like,
the ending is ahead.
Newman's just gonna be like, well, to be fair, it would help to know where exactly you are so that I can actually go to where you are to talk to you face to face. So, if you could tell me, that'd be great.
Just to reiterate, the booming voice came from the south.
Okay, I guess Newman is gonna be like, I'm hearing it from over that way, so I guess I'll just see if maybe that's where the person is.
Oh, yeah, it is. There's someone bad down there.
You're just gonna walk in first, huh? Brave boy.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they say fortune favors the bold.
Yeah, Ricari's already died today. He's not in any hurry to relive that experience. Yes, closer. Closer.
Have I got any more regen?
Do another 12. There are 2 beans in here. Crumb's Echo was only able to see one of them.
I do indeed see that now, and I am metaphorically shitting bricks now.
As you should be, as the other being requires no check whatsoever to roll to identify. It is a being that strikes fear into the very nightmares of the most hardened adventurer. It is a being of legend. There are only a few known to exist in the devilish hierarchy. It is known as the Pit Fiend.
I was really hoping for a green bean.
At the very top of many devilish hierarchies, you will find a Pit Fiend, and it appears that you have fought your way through a respective horde of devils here, unique and badass in their own right, to where you have encountered a Pit Fiend accompanied by, now that you are a little closer to it, this may require a bit more of a check. I would say roll history or arcana or something in that vein to see just what we can identify about this lady.
Bye, Newman.
I probably shouldn't have saved him.
Yeah, we don't know what she is, but she don't look friendly.
Okay, so now that I can see you, is there a particular reason that you would like to fight us? Because we kind of would prefer to get out of here with as little fighting as possible at the moment. You know, maybe if you don't bother us, we don't bother you, that kind of deal, maybe, please?
Hey, tell them that everyone else has been broke so far, so it's not been like monetarily horrible for us.
Yeah, we kind of don't have a lot. I don't think we have a lot of money. I think it all kind of turned into gold demons and we had to kill them.
You're as a kobold negotiating with a Tarask. You will be smashed. Your bodies will be made pulp and your skulls will decorate my throne. I will relive this day in great glorious detail in the years to come, and you will be nothing but forgotten.
Hello, can you speak up? It's kind of hard for us to hear back here.
Whoever that is mewling in the back will be the first one to die, invisibility or not. I see through the eyes of all my minions. I have seen your tactics, I have seen your ways. He will be the first to be slain, and that trench coat will be cut down by a third.
Oh, I bet I'm willing to bet you hadn't seen the tactic I'm fixing to pull out.
I step up into the hallway there. I salute the Pit Fiend. Greetings, Great One. What is your mission here?
You have a being in your custody that I will take into mine now. Or your lives will be as I mentioned before. It cannot be missed. It is pink, it is glowing, it does not speak in any comprehensible fashion. It is a fairy made entirely of energy. It will be mine. It will be turned over imminently.
But it's our
No!
friend.
Not Navi!
There is a lot of panic coming from the fairy up here, as it does not seem to have any desire to be taken by a pit fiend.
I didn't roll Arcana Intellect to actually see her, so.
So,
Go ahead, roll it.
Are
Yeah.
are
Go
you
ahead,
giving me
Can I
are you,
chug another potion?
I have an idea. I have an idea of what we can do here.
Hold on, J-Man's in the middle of saying something here.
Sorry.
Thank you. So I'll address the Pit Fiend again. So are you proposing some sort of deal?
The deal is, you will turn over the energy fairy, and you will walk out of here alive. Otherwise, we will fight for it, and the energy fairy belongs to the victors, which, rest assured, will be the two of us. I am not without reason. I am not entirely merciless. What rest you are able to find in this place, take it. You will not find it in this room, however, or any room beyond. Retreat back to the corner where you feel safest, and when you feel ready, if you will not turn the fairy over to me, we will die when you are at full strength. I will not destroy half-slaughtered heroes.
I can respect that.
And Mark, you were saying something. I'm sorry.
Okay, I was going to say. Okay, I do have a plan, but I think it's best. I think it's best if I don't enact my plan right this second, given that this man just said we can go ahead and go take a snooze before we try and do anything with him. And my plan would kind of result in us not being able to do that, so I'm gonna hold off on that plan for a hot minute. And I'll explain my plan to everyone else once we reroll.
Yeah, this devil that is accompanying the Pit Fiend appears to be an Araignées, which, like most devils, you can expect immunities to fire and poison. They are known as generals and tacticians on the battlefield, capable of leading mass numbers of devils in battle. Perhaps most importantly, what we are able to identify is they are known to have a nearly limitless distance of true sight.
I kind of look over at her and kind of smile and wink.
She gives an evil grin, and she just kind of peers around the chamber as if imagining all of your bodies pinned up against the walls after a very short and decisive battle.
Did we hear this, like, back in the other room?
To some degrees, certain parts of it may not have come through as clear, but depending on perception rolls, you can certainly be like, yeah, I heard all that.
Well, just the gist that they're after the fairy.
For sure, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Crumb will do his best to surround the fairy.
I see that. Yeah, Veridar's gonna get up in here as well. Like, yeah, that's not happening.
Hey, Mr. Fairy, how would you like to go with the nice demon things? That sounds like a yes to me.
No, I will
dash you.
nod to the, do a slight bow to the pit fiend in the air and just say, I will take my friends in the other chamber and confer with them. Thank you.
It snarls in response.
Newman is like, when he sees that everyone is like in the same area, he's gonna he's gonna ask everyone to like get together, because he's like, he wants to whisper what he wants to say, because he realizes, I realize that the walls in this cave seem to have ears, so to speak, not literal, but you know what I mean. So I need everyone to get close so I can whisper, and hopefully you can hear me, and they won't.
Yeah, I ain't getting that close to you.
From points to all the ears on the walls.
Alright, fine. Well, hopefully they won't be able to hear me. Maybe. Freaking. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking we do. Obviously, we do. Most of us don't want to turn our pink friend over there over to Big Guy. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go and tell him that we do not accept his offer, but I have a counter argument. And then I'll take out my hand axe, throw it into his privates, and then we all run for what we assume is the exit.
That's never going to work.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna. These guys could
That
probably
it,
like
though.
teleport and throw magics that I can only dream of.
Indeed, that's the case. And if we are going to fight,
He wants to.
if we are going to fight these things, we need to do it with tactics and with power. That's the only thing that's going to win this day. I'm sorry, Curry. You were going to say something.
It's just if that's what he wants to do, I mean, I personally am not gonna stop him.
So we should devise a plan where the rest of us survive and Newman doesn't.
That's
Oh,
quite
you
possible.
don't have
None
to
of us
plan
will
for that.
survive this anyway.
That's an inevitability.
You realize so if I heard correctly, they're going to give us an opportunity to get some rest, get some sleep, get to full power and stuff. I'm not going to be here. It's going to be one of the other two guys.
They'll be
Well,
fully
just
rested.
stick your head in your coat and tell them what's going on.
No, they kind of know. I mean, after we start the rest, all of us will be here. So I mean, but we just won't know who's going to be in charge until the daybreak.
Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll be the wizard.
Hopefully not the guy who cut my head.
I'm the wizard.
Tried to cut my head off.
You never know. Maybe he'll come up again. I don't know how it works.
No, it's always one of the other two.
Well, then maybe the fighter will be able to run in there and take some hits for us.
I thought I was the fighter.
You're not the only fighter in this party, stupid.
Right.
I kind of picture, but I just wanted to say that I could be a dumbass.
All right, well let's get some resting going on then.
Mm-hmm.
We might want to retreat a little farther down, back from where we came, because we haven't been north yet. I don't know if we want to go that way yet.
I think if he's given the okay for us to rest, anything else in this cave he probably knows and tells it to stay away from us.
Devils do have to stick by their word.
Well, they have to stick by their contracts. They don't have to stick by their words at all.
All right, let's go back one set of caves and rest over there. Do you want us to physically move our tokens down there, or do you just want to pop us all down there, Dan? Or
I'm a fan of let's all move our tokens down there. And then I'm going to check a couple things here while you do that. Yes, indeed. It is time for ketchup and mustard.
On what exactly?
On your character sheets. We're going to mess these things up considerably. Most notably by taking those of you who currently have 85,000 on your character sheet. We're going to bump that up to 100,000, which will level you to 12.
Oh, I didn't even have any XP.
Oh, well, 85 is the minimum for 11. And then 100,000 would be the minimum for 12, which will also cause that anvil to pulse and trigger the Character Mancer. In David's case, we're looking at 100,000 boosted to 120, which will be the level 13 threshold.
Hopefully that's the mustard.
Ah, yes, sir. And in the course of your long rest, you may go ahead and do that level up. There are no random encounters that can possibly touch you. Pretty much just the imminent fear of death that many of your characters may feel in the ensuing battle ahead, because these are just creatures that don't die. They don't lose in battle. They're not known to suffer defeat. So there's a serious decision to be made here as far as what we're going to do.
So like between the long rest and the level up, do I get like a full heal, or do I have to like roll hit dice?
Long rest is full heal for everybody. You just get back half of the hit dice that you expended, up to your max or something like that. I forget exactly what the formula is, but essentially if you spent all of your hit dice during short rests, you are only getting half of them back. So you kind of got to be tactical in how you do the short rest approach.
All right, cool. Since I've been stabilized, do I reset the number of failures on my death saves?
Definitely.
Okay.
And we can almost feel this thing's presence. It's just on the other side of the wall from where we're at as we're getting our long rest here. We're like, yeah, we've moved a long way away, but we've actually kind of just moved to the other side of the wall from it.
We're actually closer to it, aren't we?
A little bit. Hopefully it doesn't have pass through Earth. Or pass wall, whatever they call it now.
Yeah, once I don't have access to any of my D&D books right now because I just moved, but I'll try and get them unpacked by next week so that I'll be able to put down any new traits I have as a fighter now that I'm level 12.
Heard. Yeah, I know the Character Mancer will certainly facilitate a lot of that as well if you want to have those for the battle to come, because they may be the difference between life and death for not only your character, but others.
Well, like, wait, are we gonna start the battle right before we end this session, or?
It depends. We still got about an hour left, and our our long rest and level ups, I don't imagine is going to take more than another 10 minutes tops.
Oh boy. All right. Well, let me see if I can look. Well, let me see if I can look up what the freaking fighter does online to see if I can just copy down that.
Yeah, copy paste.
I'm pretty sure at 12th level you just get a ASI or a feat.
Yeah, at 12th level you get just the ASI as a fighter.
And then whenever we are ready to proceed, the floor is yours, however we want to approach this. If we want to go straight for them, if we want to check out that other unexplored path to the north, your call.
Okay, so all I really get is just an ability score improvement, so that'll be easy.
Yeah.
Or a feat if you want it.
Yeah.
Well, I would go for a feat if I had my. If I don't want to frickin' go and. You know what? Screw it. I'll look up frickin' feats. I'll see what I can find in feats.
Oh, I was just kidding, man.
I mean, certainly take your time leveling up. Level 12 is pretty big.
Every level is pretty big.
Oh, def. This is the last level before you start getting those teen levels, though, and from there it's just a wind down to level 20, which, for those who are not in the know, this campaign will go beyond level 20 in 2024 to come. I don't know exactly what level our tables will be at by the end of this year, because we're only like 60 days out, so I don't anticipate groups going up 7 or 8 levels in that short a span of time, but
Oh yeah, we will. We got it.
definitely as this campaign proceeds into the next major plot arc in 2024, I do see a lot of our tables exceeding level 20 and getting those epic boons naturally, in addition to those of us getting them through T3 subs.
You did
Could
say
I
we were
just-
getting. Sorry,
Could
you
I-
did say we were getting a long rest on this, right?
We're getting a long rest? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Yes, sir, we are.
Okay.
Question. So, if the first feat that caught my eye, it doesn't say what the prerequisite. It doesn't say it has any prerequisites. Could I, as a fighter, get the Artificer Initiate feat, which is from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything? Hang on.
I mean, there's nothing stopping you.
Like the Artificer Initiate feat says that I learn 1 cantrip and 1 first level Artificer spell.
Posted right in the chat right there.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no prerequisite for that, I don't believe.
Right, yeah, it doesn't look like it. Sure. Yeah, I mean, it just looks like any of the other magical dabbling feats where you're just picking up a cantrip and a first level spell, using your intelligence as the ability, and then proficiency with the tools.
Yeah, I think the only reason it has its own separate feat is because, like, originally Magic Initiate is what it, like, tells you you could pick from these classes spell lists.
Right.
But that was before Artificers came out.
I see. In that case, I suppose I will take the Artificer Initiate feat. Now I just gotta find a cantrip and a first level Artificer spell that I can use.
Yes, sir.
Not that I'll be able to use the first level spell anyway, considering I don't have whatever tools I'm gonna make myself proficient in.
Intelligence is your spellcasting ability.
here real quick.
Oh, he's gonna be a beast.
Okay, I definitely know that for my cantrip, I'm going to definitely go with Shocking Grasp, because thanks to my Dragonborn Sorcerer, it is now my absolute favorite cantrip in existence.
Oh yeah, boosting that 4th level in Barbarian. Oof.
I wonder, can I use my inspiration on my HP roll?
You cannot, sorry.
Okay,
If you rolled a natural 1, though, you can always re-roll that, but you're stuck with whatever you got on the second.
Oh, no. I rolled a 5. All good. Worth asking, though.
For show. Alright, a lot of fates in here.
Oh, I won't start here.
Some of these feats, wow. Definitely worth taking a look through there when you all get a chance.
There are definitely some good ones.
Oh yeah.
Sorry about that. I had to help Gail with her character.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Brace.
Do what? You're good.
Although I now have this.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Veridar is going to take Fey Teleportation, boost his intelligence by 1, and gain access to the Misty Step spell, and can cast it once without expending a spell slot. Seems fitting for his character. And that'll do. So he's level 12 now. 8th level monk, 4th level barbarian. Roar. 87 HP.
I don't know who I'd be.
And I just got some extra HP and another use of Indomitable.
Yeah, I took the toughness feat for Gloop because he's going to probably need the extra hit points.
Agreed.
Which one is that? The fighter?
Yeah, Gloop is the fighter, and now he's at 106 hit points.
Nice.
Okay, so
Yeah,
the spells. Sorry, the spells that I have chosen for Newman are now Shocking Grasp and Catapult. So once I'm able to acquire Thieves' Tools, I should be able to go ahead and use anything that doesn't have a pulse.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, for me it was a toss-up between mobile and tough.
Sweet.
Don said taking mobile though will make me a fast little fucker.
Oh, definitely. Ben took that as well for Veridar, I want to say probably at level 4, maybe level 8, who knows. But yeah, that combined with his
Basically,
character's
lets you do
flight.
hit and runs.
Right.
If I may, I'd like to say the reason why I chose Shocking Grasp, and it's because at one point I used Shocking Grasp as my Dragonborn sorcerer, where I was shaking a guy's hand and decided to use Shocking Grasp to do the deadly joy buzzer of death, and the guy was literally 1 HP away from death. my DM was like, I made stat blocks for these NPCs, but I wasn't expecting to actually use them.
Well, that's no way to make friends.
To be fair, the NPCs were being absolute jerkwads to one of the other players. So my character was just like, well, I'll go ahead and get some vengeance for him.
I'll get our tokens set up in the next area, the ones I control anyway, whenever we are prepared to proceed.
All right, we need Gloop's token.
Yeah, Crumb will definitely be protecting the fairy.
You should be able to drag Gloop right out next to Gleep and then delete Gleep. Although if you did it vice versa, it might be a little hard to tell where to drop Gloop. Oh, there you go.
Yep, I got him.
Yep, whenever your character is leveled and good to go, proceed back up the passage. That'll be our indicator, and then we can take it from there, however we want to proceed.
Oh, that's her.
So we are approaching a battle with a Pit Fiend and an Arañez. With a party of 12th level characters, one level 13 in there, thanks to a trivia bonus answered back in probably March.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, back when I was doing those. I only ever did them 3 times, and 2 characters got a level up from them, and the third one went unanswered, unfortunately.
Was it the one about what HP stands for?
No, that was a free bonus that anybody who answered, I think, got a like a bag of holding with some potions of healing and 1,000 gold or something in it. The one that went unanswered, ironically, had to do with you and French's character. It was which character was referred to as the Robald, and nobody answered it.
Oh.
Fucking memory like a steel trap here.
Yeah. Oh, you wouldn't let us answer that.
Right, I think it was because you had already answered one and gotten the level up, so that was the only thing prohibiting you. And Fringe hadn't seen the question before the expiration because it only had like a 72-hour window, I think is what it was. So am I taking this right? We are intending to fight, or how we is Kerr gonna go in and negotiate terms? Or how are we planning this?
Or we could go the other way. Let's see what's up there. Maybe find a way out without putting the ferry in danger.
I'm fairly certain the way out's going to be past them. But if you want to go scouting up there, go ahead.
Good.
Yeah, I think we're better off going to fight them. Who are we fighting?
Some bad dudes.
The pit fiend in the area, yes, of course. Don't you remember pit fiend in the area?
Oh, I'm Gloop. You were talking to Gleep earlier.
All three of you were out during the whole fucking time we were resting and talking about this shit.
I was getting drunk because I kind of figured I'd be the one that's coming out here.
Pull yourself together, man.
Can I use my Echo avatar to peek around this corner?
Yeah. Well, look at that.
Corridor. What a surprise.
Just winding corridor heading west.
What if we can use it to flank them?
So what's the play, friends?
I protect the ferry.
Alright, fine. We'll protect the ferry.
Shall I approach and see if there are terms to be set for this fight?
Oh.
Go for it.
Okay.
You have to understand how devils work, and I do.
Get it in writing.
I
We'll
have
see
a
if we possible. I don't know if he wants to go that far with it.
I have an idea that I'm like 50% serious on. If we're going to protect the ferry, obviously it'd be a bad idea for it to be out in the open where Giant Demon Man can freaking get to it. So I suggest that I keep it inside one of my empty potion bottles.
Oh no! Oh
No.
no! No!
Then if one of us dies, we'll be immediately revived.
Ah, you seem rested.
Indeed, we are. Thank you for the chance to do so. Is there to be terms in this combat? How do you want to do this?
I must confess, I prefer it this way. The only term set forth is that none of us leave this place until the other side is completely vanquished.
And what is your definition of vanquished?
In your cases, dead. In our cases, you have repelled us back to the nine hells, as impossible as that would be.
I would have a counter offer then.
A rock, paper, scissors tournament.
I know. Let's have a spelling contest. I'm listening.
Obviously, if you wish to kill us, then that is what you wish to do. But I think if we are able to defeat you, to get you to the point where you would vanish from this plane, if we so chose to strike that final blow. If we can knock you out instead, you will serve me.
Oh no.
Roll
Oh, look at
persuasion.
her.
Ooh.
I'd like to challenge him to a game of Paradox Billiards, Australian Roulette, Fourth Dimensional Hypercube Chess Strip Poker.
Let's see your persuasion there. 19.
I'll spend one of my inspirations to get that higher roll. Hey, I'm a lawful evil Oath of Conquest Paladin. I would love to have some devils working for me.
Can I roll for persuasion as well to see if my idea sticks?
Did you actually say that in character? Because what the fuck is that game in character?
I don't.
It's a reference to this YouTube series where one of the episodes, that's like the name it's basically Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just a stupid name for Yu-Gi-Oh! Essentially. Challenged into a game of Yu-Gi-Oh!
I mean, nothing's stopping you from trying, but there are always, there are results to every action that is placed into the play, I shall say. Go ahead, roll your hero point there, Justin.
I'm gonna see what my persuasion roll is.
That's a dirty 30, baby.
It's a what?
That's a dirty 30, baby, because I'm spending my inspiration to get that 24.
Gotcha.
I would say something like, certainly, if you're so confident that you'll win, making such a contract is a no-lose situation for you, right?
In that event that I accept. The results for your side being that after your bones are scattered and your bodies flayed, you will be repurposed and set to task to serve me in a manner befitting my whim. In the event that I am defeated by your group, I shall be called upon at your whim to fulfill a task.
I'd look at the Erin just as well to see if she's part of this deal.
We will both agree to these terms.
And you would expect all of us here to agree as well, not just myself?
Very true.
So I kind of look back at the people with me. So this is the terms. He wishes to kill us anyway, but if we are able to win the day, and I believe we can, these two have agreed to serve. Should they win, as they believe they will, not only will we be killed, like they tend to do anyway, but we will then be bound to them in death.
Well, if we're in death, then it really wouldn't matter either way, so alright, fine.
Yup.
Aha screaming in his head, if this is the case, I want to be the one to be out. And Gloop is like, sorry.
I am not certain where you found such a ridiculous creature. The devil turns its gaze to the one suggesting the other persuasion roll here. But we devils are not known for such trivial pursuits, for such games. You will find testing me a poor choice.
Out of character. I'm not saying this in character. I just want to say, hey, I got Trivial Pursuit too. You want to point that? not in character, please. No, not in character.
He got the pun.
I believe we all have to agree for this to work. So if you're not ready to agree, then we will fight to the death anyway.
Let us see here. Going back to the know your enemy. Do you know the enemy? Let's see. I'm inclined to say up, but let's just double check. AC. What's your AC there, bro?
It says 17 for some reason, but I remember it being 18.
Gotcha. In either case, it is superior. Current HP, definitely superior. Class levels.
If applicable.
That would be inferior.
Alrighty.
Because demon's not a class.
Ain't got no class, ain't got no style.
No class.
So, Veridar, Katarina, Crumb, Newman. I have heard your response.
I will side with the others if they all are in agreement.
I agree.
Whatever the majority says.
Why not?
Find nothing.
What you say, Crumb?
I say no.
Oh Oh, deals off to the death.
No. What is? Do you have the contract written?
Hang on, hold on. Can someone repeat to me what just happened? My internet blinked out for a second. What happened?
I was discussing the terms still. I'll say to Crumb, he can make the contract with the snap of his fingers.
I'm sorry?
He can make that contract with just a snap of his fingers.
Ah, you've played this game before.
Only if we agree to it.
Exactly. You're the only one holding us up.
I do not stop you from signing it.
He won't honor it unless we all sign it.
Then I shall take my leave.
Whoa!
And Crumb wanders down the hallway.
That's no way to protect the fairy.
And he hides just around the corner in the tunnel. So he will not be party to this agreement.
I look at everybody else and just kind of shrug like he's got to fight anyway. Might as well get something out of it. Whatever.
Howard.
Am I to take it that we are not in agreement?
Well, one has decided not to fight a bird, so he won't take part. But the rest of us will sign.
He conjures the contract and has each of you step forward and sign it. Of course, it's written entirely in Infernal. Make sure that each of you do it in 6-second increments, because the fine print at the end says that as part of your final agreement, you will subject yourselves to an attack of opportunity on your way out. That will automatically deal critical damage.
No. That wasn't part of the agreement.
I'd like to call in my lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright, please.
All the lawyers are demons.
Damn it!
If it's written in Infernal, how do we know there's no surprises in it?
You'll just have to take me at my word.
I look at the contract and go, no, this must be readable by all of us. In common, please.
No deal.
Oh, your fellow devils would like to hear about that, now would they?
Newman's just gonna sign it anyway, regardless. Being like, I've already sold my soul. I don't have, so I don't know what the hell you're gonna take if I fail. So
I don't know what this is here. 1 second. Oh, great!
Dan.
Looks like the group API is broken.
Oh, Dan, just really quick. And this is an out-of-game thing, but just so that it doesn't come up into question later. Vorpal probably will not work on them.
He's iffy. She's probably in the ballpark, maybe.
Oh, okay. So it's more like a savings throw or something like similar to that, right?
Maybe.
Okay, because I don't know. Am I the only one with a Vorpal weapon, or that's
I
gonna
believe
be
so.
affected by this, or
Yes,
okay.
yes, you are the only one with a Vorpal weapon, Don.
Fortunately. I did hand out 2 of them between all the groups, but I don't hand them out like they're candy.
Right. Okay, no problem.
For show. Alright, reloading the sandbox. Launching back in. And we'll try this again. Oof. There we go, we got something. Yeah, once we start trying to negotiate the renegotiation of the negotiation of the renegotiation, and it becomes apparent that we are at an impasse.
What impasse? I just said, hey, fucking translate it.
I slipped. That's my bad.
That's where he refuses to allow that to happen. Devils are notorious for not letting you know exactly the specifications of the contract. That's why you get roped into shit that you didn't originally agree to. If it was perfectly readable and legible for everybody going into it, there wouldn't be so many problems with it.
I respectfully disagree, having played plenty of Planescape, but okay.
Well, we all play it our own way, too. Let's see. I actually rolled better on your initiative there than you did, buddy.
I was trying to make a macro for my initiative, and I happened to click it after you'd rolled.
Gotcha. Well, you've got the top spot in the initiative here, as it would turn out. Our Pit Fiend is actually way frickin' down at the bottom, so,
Do you want to take my Echo out of the initiative?
yeah, I'm about to drop that. We don't need that.
I mean, is it obvious that he's about to attack or something, or if we... I mean, why are we going first?
It does seem that he has ceased negotiations at that point.
I mean, does he, like, just make the contract go away and, like,
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, he holds out the contract, and it is requested that it be translated. He says no deal. The contract flares up. Initiative is rolled, and despite him triggering it, he's still going near the bottom.
Oh.
I don't know why that's with a -5.
Great Weapon Master?
Because great. Yeah, I didn't click that open. Like I didn't mean to have that one. I'm not doing that. Right.
Gotcha.
I just unchecked it too.
Okay. A 20 will hit. What happened to the damage at the same time thing that we had?
Wow. And then with my dual wielder, I'm gonna hit with my regular scimitar.
Okay. Do you have reach, or is your token not in the right space?
Reach.
Gotcha. Okay, so.
And then action surge and whack them 4 more times.
Okay. 3 more times, right? You don't get an extra bonus action with action surge.
No, but with my dual wielding, after I hit with one weapon, I can hit with a second.
Gotcha, so it's not a bonus action to do that.
No.
Cool.
Does that 18 do it?
19 is the target.
Gotcha. So those two, no damage, and then my final regular.
Okay.
Womp womp. I'm gonna go into the settings and figure out why it's not giving damage right.
Okie doke. I'll start telling that.
All right, I found it. The auto damage roll is now set to go.
All right. The normal flame-infused scimitar seems to have virtually no effect on it, as it is non-magical and infused with an element that it is immune to. It does seem to do a tiny bit of damage, but not much. Otherwise, we will send it to Chris. Your turn.
All right. So my new feat is giving me a spell, and so I took Hunter's Mark, and I'm going to cast it on our Pit Fiend, and make our attacks on that with the Sharpshooter and the Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Let's see if any of that hits.
Yes, yes, and no.
Gotcha. And would Hunter's Mark show up as a 1d6 on there, or is that rolled separate?
Looks like it is counting it in there. If you hover the marker over the damage, it shows what the sources were.
Cool deal. Okay, I see it.
So 2 shots.
But you have to realize Hunter's Mark only hits once per round.
Oh,
that'll work.
So some of that damage is off.
Gotcha.
Will not include it then. We'll check mark it for total damage modifier.
Alrighty. Well, that's another solid chunk of hit points off there, just between the two. And that'll pass it to Newman here.
Okay, let me see. I'm gonna try and get as close to this man as I can. Good. I can get like right up to this man's face. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and offer him a handshake to start off our fight. Yes, I'm gonna offer him a handshake.
He does not accept. He is infuriated with you right now and absolutely in no mood for this stuff. He's just regretful that his initiative is so far after yours.
Okay, fine. In that case, I was gonna try and be funny, but screw it. I'm just gonna cast Shocking Grasp and deliver an electric deck to the face. Or the dick, or the leg, wherever the hell I can hit this giant son of a bitch.
Right, roll your attack, dude. Yeah, that's a no-go.
I'll use my extra attacks to try again. Hopefully one of these will hit.
I don't.
Unfortunately, you cast a spell, you did not attack, so you cannot do more than one attack with the spell.
Correct. It's not an Eldritch Blast.
So, okay. Well, then ignore those last two. Then I guess. Well, I guess technically, I assume that Newman assumes that he's still, or Dreadbeat still assumes that he's freaking still shocking grass. So he'll just do 2 unarmed strikes then, under the assumption that they're shocking grasps.
Those are misses as well. Target is 19.
So Dreadbeat just fucking swung at nothing! Like, fucking dumbass! And I guess Big Bad Demon Boy is like, are you freaking kidding me right now?
Okay, Don, let's see what you got.
He's like the heavy. Why do they send babies to fight?
So I'm actually a little smarter than your average goblin. I have a 12 intelligence, so I'm not going to rush into combat to attack this thing. I'm going to move into a more advantageous position. You know what? I'm going to move to here to kind of keep this back to my wall, or this wall to my back, and keep an eye on this so that next turn I can go ahead and decide which target I want to go for. So that will end my turn.
Okie dokie. Well, let's see what the Arrhenius has planned. Okay, so the Arrhenius will step around from its little bit of cover there. And we're going to toss a magical rope over in Gloop's direction, prompting a dexterity saving throw.
Awesome, I'm a dexterity fighter.
Oh, woo, woo, woo.
Hold on, I'm missing something. All right, never mind. Okay, here we go.
Nice.
Very good. Yeah, the magical rope just kind of falls to the ground. She utters the command word and it returns to her presence.
Oh, she's giving out presents?
Yes.
Yay, I want a present. Can I stomp on the rope because I didn't take an action?
You can try to take a reaction attack on that.
It's a trap!
Not with that, you're not.
Oh, no, definitely not.
She's going to fire a quick trio of shots at you. Maybe, absolutely, and probably.
My AC is 18.
So, absolutely, and yes. Ignore the first attack. Let's have 14, 32, 41 damage on the first shot, it looks like. Plus a con save. And he's poisoned. That's going to be disadvantage on a lot of shit. And then 32 more damage after that.
Yeah, I want Aha out here too.
And let's just see what your hit point bar looks like after that. Yep,
Yeah,
action surge.
I'm almost dead already. So, good job.
And 11 will miss. A 13 will miss. A 23 will hit for another 15 points of damage after all that. And she is going to take flight briefly and head right on back this way. Mind me. And that's over to Katarina.
Okay, so I'm going down to the big guy. I'm gonna poke him with my asp kiss dagger and then move away.
Alrighty. Oh, dear God!
Does that hit?
Mandatory once per session.
It's always a crit.
It does hit.
Is that
Is-
60
And it is
damage?
poison coated if it does anything.
Is any of that poison damage? Because I'm immune to poison.
No, I don't think we put the poison in any of her attack damage blocks. They would have had to have been rolled separately.
So whatever the poison that it was coated in has no effect, but the damage otherwise good.
Correct. Everything is up to snuff.
Okay, it doesn't know who to be pissed off more at now. But yeah, that hurts. And we'll send it to Rikari, who's up next.
I read at the Bitbean. Very well then. Send my regards to Asmodeus when you get back.
He's already looking more pissed off than he should with the amount of damage he's taken. Uh-oh. $17, trying to hit a 19. Not sure how many hero points we have left. Probably at least one or two. Well, there we go. Okay, I'll math for a moment.
Yeah, those are both smites, obviously.
I count 98. Okay, can I take the action surge twice in a round? Because that might be necessary.
Luckily, I don't have action surge because I'm not a fighter. I'm only a paladin. So that's it for me.
Alrighty. Looks like Veridar's going to have to do some range support here. Fuck it, why the hell not?
Pew pew.
Take 2 shots with the fucking blaster rifle. Oh yeah, he's still got the resurrection sickness. But one of those will hit. Just add some damage there and pass it over to Crumb. Way the hell over here.
Not way the hell there, but Crumb would obviously hear the sound of battle, right?
Definitely.
One moment.
Yeah, right now I'm kicking myself in the ass because I use my reaction kind of to attack that rope instead of saving it for defensive duelist.
Ruh-roh.
I could have blocked one of those damages, but it was like, it's like, no, I'll attack the rope as it comes by, you know, so that, because I didn't realize she would have like 9,000 attacks.
Okay, so as a bonus action, I'll remanifest the echo over here. And as a regular action, I will ready an attack to attack anything that comes within range of the echo.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Alrighty. Pit Fiend's turn. There's a shit ton of hit points missing. Let's bonus action some of that back. Just
Ooh,
a smidge.
This is my bad. On that first attack of mine, he should have taken an extra 2d6 from me because of a feature that I.
Okay. I don't think you surprised it though.
Right, but it literally says and hit it with an attack on your first turn in combat. It deals the extra. It's not necessarily like a surprise round. I've always played. I mean, it's your game, but it's always been played in the other games I'm in that it goes off of with an attack on your first turn in combat. The attack deals the extra, so it's up to you.
Yeah, I feel like it specifically says surprise and. So if you surprise them and then hit them, because I have the same feature. I didn't mention it because I didn't surprise them, but yeah, it's up to Dan's ruling at this point.
Right. I mean, that's certainly how I would see it as well with the verbiage as it exists. Not necessarily that there has to be a surprise round, but yeah, the opponent certainly needs to be unaware of the attack.
Well, you actually, yeah, it's pretty much if you surprise a creature and hit it with an attack on your first turn, so is the creature surprised?
Well, let's see what it's got here. So let's start off with this. This is an automatic. It is the Fear Aura. Applicable to any of you within 20 feet of its position. Technically, it'll start off at the... Wonderful! Let's ensure that this thing's ability doesn't work at all in that radius. So, 1, 2, 3... This dude over here that nobody can see is quaking in his boots. All right.
Well, only the people within the orange radius of me are protected.
Well, look at the distance. It works out perfectly because it's only 20 feet from me that it takes effect, and Dawn and Kyudoka are perfectly 25 feet away.
I did not read the range of your abilities.
For sure. Yeah, that's why I'm specifying. Okay, it's going to then... Man, I don't know. Let's... Okay, it's going to try to bite Rikari. A 17 to hit.
Still just got a 16, but I'm not a hot dog. Stop biting me.
That is going to deal 18 piercing and a con save required. Oh, DC is 21, so going off the first roll would require inspiration plus.
No, I'll just take it. I don't know why it clicked twice, but...
Okay. While poisoned in this way, the creature cannot regain hit points. And you take an additional 6d6 poison at the start of each of your turns. You may repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn, ending the effect on a success. So barring a poison immunity, we'll throw a little poison token there just for memory for next time around. And it'll level in with a claw attack. That's going to hit a 29 for 17 slashing, same target. Following up with a tail swipe. This one will go in Kerr's direction, as this has a, well, technically it has reach on all its attacks, but this one, more appropriately, a 28 to hit for 31 bludgeoning.
Woo!
And its final attack, its mace strike, it is going to level on... Sheesh. It hates Newman, but Newman missed him, so Rikari gets the honor. And there it is, the inevitable natural 1. So that will require a... Alright, it holds on to its mace. And fucking hell, I mean, if the Aaron Yes is going to do it, it's going to have to trigger its own action surge and do that shit all over again. This time
it was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Bite attack, this one is going to be on Newman, as we have already afflicted Rikari with its effects.
I'm in danger.
A 16 to hit Newman, which is a resounding miss by 1.
Ha!
Claw attack. We are going to step back over to Rikari for this one. Another natural 1.
He's just as scared of me now.
Yeah, this thing is not having a good day, and pretty sure it was all bravado. It's going to have to level itself by 20 levels to prove any kind of challenge here. We'll send that tail attack over. Yeah, we'll stick in melee this time. Try it on Rikari. A 21 to hit for 17 bludgeoning on this one. And we'll try the mace one last time on the bugbear Rikari as well. And it is a 17 to hit for a fair amount of damage. 18 bludgeoning, 29 fire. Poplu, what are you doing over there? What are you doing, buddy? Just sniffing everything, huh?
I know I am.
That's gonna be it for the Pit Fiend, and then we'll send the Energy Fairy in just a little bit here to kind of see what's going on. It's not quite getting the best view, but it doesn't really want to step in much further while it hears the Pit Fiend lashing around in anger in the next chamber. That will send us to our conclusion for this evening tonight, friends. Thank you all so much for being a part of the game. Always a pleasure to be here as part of the Wednesday group. Hope you all had a fantastic time tonight. I know I did.
I had fun. I'd just like to apologize again for freaking dropping the ball at the beginning.
All good, pal.
Rikari's showing them all what a real man is.
Well, yeah, when you're dishing out 98 points of damage in the first freaking round, it's like, well, shit.
Yeah, I only have one third level spell slot left, though.
When you've taken a shit ton of damage and you haven't even made a first attack yet, I mean, that's kind of...
Well, I mean, everybody all focused on the Pit Fiend. I'm like, dude, you need to worry about the arrogance. This Pit is powerful.
Yeah, she's a bad bitch in her own right, for sure.
I'll laugh if like the freaking Pit Fiend turns out to just be like a freaking like hologram or some crap, and the actual boss is the lady. It's like, and it's like Wizard of Oz, like, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
You thought he was in charge. You thought wrong. Well, we're going to take a few days off here at Roleplaying Unlimited, friends. This concludes this week's primary gaming activities until Sunday. We have G3 and G4 returning, and we have a couple exciting adventures. Damn allergies, pardon me. Exciting adventures in store for this Sunday, starting at 10 a.m. Pacific and then 5 p.m. Pacific. As G3, I need to double check here real quick. I think they have progressed. No, they are still in the terribly mysterious section of the campaign, but they are proceeding rather quickly into the next stage, which will tie them further into the Coalescence. And speaking of which, Sunday evening G4, their campaign actually is the first part of the Coalescence, as they are currently enthralled in battle with a massive horde of zombies led by none other than Zastam himself. So we will pick up with those this Sunday. Perhaps catch you between now and then with the occasional video game stream, some Baldur's Gate. Until then, friends, have a great rest of your week, and we will see you then. Are you with us?
Now and forever, sir.
Have a good night,
Bye, everyone.
Yeah, I guess.